Good morning, everyone. Well, there's been a lot of social distancing going on all around the world, as a matter of fact. I've been doing a lot of my social distancing in the front of a Tracker 195 bass boat or a Ranger 521L. That's how I've been doing my social distancing. But Chris told me that you have got to clean that boat building up. You have got to clean that boat building up. You have got to clean that boat building up. Okay, baby. Okay, I got it. So I'm going to clean the boat building up. I'm going to let y'all help me. Got to clean this boat building up. And I told her, she said, what are you hooking that camera up? I said, I'm going to go show her before and after. She said, don't you dare show the looks of that boat building. But she just went to town. She just went to town to go to the grocery store and try to buy some toilet paper. That's right. Okay. Let me get out here. Flip the lights on in here. Okay. Get a little light in this building. We got to get a little light in this building. So we're going to open the doors. Number one. Number two. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. The modern deal. Open the doors. That's right. Now look at my boat building. Now she did not want to show this boat building because she says that it looks pretty bad. She said it looks pretty bad. I think it's not all that bad. I mean, it's a little bit messed up. I don't have, I can walk. I got some gas cans right here. These are like the greatest gas cans in the world. You see these gas cans? Those are no spill gas cans. And I've got a 1 gallon. I've got a 2 gallon, I guess, and I've got 5 gallon cans. I got some 5 gallon cans down there. That's what I like. These gas cans, you pour them and you just push that button right there. Push that little button right there. See that button? Push that button and the gas comes out, flows freely. And it's a no spill type deal. Yeah, I got to get those organized, put somewhere, throw that box away. Oh, this is a great deal right here. This is a box of Jimmy Houston sunglasses. That's right, Jimmy Houston sunglasses. These are sunglasses that are $30 sunglasses, $29.99. I might just will call them $30 sunglasses. Guess what? We are getting ready to put a big sale on Jimmy Houston sunglasses. That's right. Getting ready to do a television commercial on Jimmy Houston sunglasses where we're going to sell these $30 sunglasses for, get this, $19.95, and I will pay the shipping and handling. The shipping and handling is $5 or $6 on a pair of sunglasses, but I'll pay the shipping and handling. So you're getting about a $35 value there for $19.95. We're going to be running an ad on our television show, Jimmy Houston Outdoors. We'll have it up on our website, jimmyhouston.com as well, or you can call either one of the numbers here and order them. We'll be giving some of those away, but we will be selling them for $19.95, a $35 value, $30 pair of sunglasses, free shipping and handling. That's exactly what we will be doing. All right, guys and girls, let's get this show on the road. I'll get this building cleaned up. Like I said, one of the first things I'm going to do is get that boat out of here. I'm going to move that boat. I'm going to move it over on my new building. I got a new building over here that we've been working on for the last couple of months. We've been so busy and getting everything going along, we haven't really got this quite finished. I don't have enough gravel hauled up here. I wish I had me a dump truck. I don't have a dump truck, and if I had a dump truck, I'd get the rest of my gravel up here and get that mud hole cleaned up there and get gravel put in between this building right here. I made this where I could drive through. I got a ramp on the other side of it where I could park a truck there or drive through that to get down to there. But this is my new boat building. It's a great boat building over here. This is a 4-staller right here. Let's go in and take a look at this. Okay, this is a great boat building right here. Go up in here and flip our lights on. 1, 2, let's open door number 3. And behind door number 3 is nothing. Behind door number 3, we will be putting the tracker boat. I don't have much in this building right now. I'm hoping to put a Swiss Trax floor in here. I moved some of my Morel archery targets over. Had quite a few archery targets. I moved them over there, kind of get them out of the way. I didn't want to put too much in here. That's my spray unit where I spray for flies and bugs and spiders and stuff. Got it on a Tracker off-road. That is my brand new Tracker off-road right there. And the reason it's still on that trailer is I want to do a walkthrough on it. I just haven't had time to do the walkthrough. But I'll try to get that walkthrough done this next week. That is an incredible machine. It's got a winch on it. It's got a 50 horsepower engine. It's really, oh man, it's an incredible machine. A big Tracker off-road. That's a 800 XS crew cab. Crew cab, look at that thing. It'll hold 6 people. Got a big giant bed on the end of it. Look at the size of that bed. I got windshield on the back, windshield on the front, I got a top on it. I mean, it's tricked out. It's got it all. I'll take these doors on the back off. These doors here I'm going to end up taking off. So the Beamer will be able to get in there and ride around. And I got lots of help. They just follow me around everywhere I go. That little guy, he's going to be a pain today, that's for sure. Look how tall he's getting. He's actually as tall as Lucy, but he's not near as long. He's almost as long, but he's not quite as long. Of course, he's not nearly as filled out as she is. And she's getting a little pooch in her belly. I hope I know what that means. And, tongue hanging out, where she got her nose broke by being caught by a bobcat or a coyote when she was little. She'd come over and give me some sugar. You give me some sugar, girl? You give me some sugar, yeah. Yeah, all right, girls, you guys are going to have to be good. All right, let's see if we can get that boat out there and get her moved. All right, let's see what we can get going here. Well, a lot of this stuff's going to need to be taken out of this boat because a lot of this stuff goes in the other boat. And get this thing out of the way. Got all my trash cans emptied, so that's a good thing. I got to clean this boat out before, because it's a mess, got to clean this boat out before I move it to the other building. All right, let's do that. All right, here we go. What am I going to do with all this stuff? Well, I don't know. I'm going to have to move it again. I'm pretty sure after a while I have to move it. So that's almost folded up already. Get that out. That's needs to go on the shelf somewhere. I got to buy some shelving to put in that other building. That's one thing I got to do. Buy some shelving to put in that other building. Get that. Get this one. Get back. A lot of this stuff goes in the other boat. There's my dip and glow stuff. Get down. Get back. You're a pain. There's some fuses and some hooks and some aspirins. Those are going to go in my Ranger in the glove box. Hey, got rid of that. These also are going to all go in the other boat. Song. Those can go in the other boat. I don't know what that is. It looks like it's trash. I believe that is trash. Hey, quit chewing on that. That's a good bait right there. Those can go in the glove box also. Okay. What's that right there? Bait. Hooks. That can stay in. That can be thrown away. That can stay in. That can stay in. Real magic can stay in. Trash is going to be thrown away. Okay. All right, guys. Let's see if we can move this boat a little bit. It's just going to open up some room in here. That's all I'm going to do right now is open up a little room. See if I can move this boat a little bit in order to hook this up to my truck, hook that up to my truck and move it over to the other building. One thing about a single axle, you can actually move them fairly easily, and that's a small boat. It moves around pretty easily. I don't know exactly how easy it's going to move, but I'm going to try to move it by myself. Kind of hard sometimes to steer by yourself, particularly from the back. Come on, boat. Get this thing sort of headed out the door. That should work. All right, let's go get that Ram truck, hook up to that baby. Hi, Lucy. Hey, Lucy. Hey, Lucy girl. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful running over Lucy and Milburn. Didn't have it quite up high enough. One good thing about the single axle on these small boats is you can move them around. So just like that, my deal wasn't quite high enough. I actually just moved the boat around to hook it up. Works pretty easily. Fasten that down, put my safety pin in there. We're ready to move this rascal. All right. Ooh, wrong way, Jimmy. Lifting the truck up. Much better. Everything locked down. I don't even think I'm gonna hook up one chain just in case. Just in case. All right. Rescue story. You are my rescue story. I don't think I'm going to put this too far back in there because I think what I'll do with this boat, since I use it less than I do the others, I think I'll end up kind of putting it in between. One of the things about these big buildings, it's a Gober pole barn is really what it is. It's just the greatest way to build a building because you got a lot of wood you can work with. But I think what I'll do is you can put this boat like in the middle, so I'll still have my stalls open, and that'll be a very good deal right there, because I can move this around just like I moved it a minute ago. I get my Indian out here to help me. She's pretty strong. You can push these boats around. But anyway, I think I'll leave it right here right now. But you can see me push it around. I think what I'll end up doing is maybe moving it over here, right in between those two areas. That's 4 or 5 foot area right there. Be in between so I can still have the stalls to use for pulling vehicles and stuff in. So, I've been working for about an hour and a half, and this is all we got done. But we have something done. Chris is going to be so proud when I get back. She's going to say, "Is that all you've got done since I've been gone?" Okay, we got that done. Let's go start working on that shelf. Okay, the only thing I know to do is start on one end and start working that away. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. But Lord have mercy, where do I start? What I've got right here is the pecan orders. This is the pecan orders, all of the pecan orders from last year. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to get that out of the way. And that is someplace we'll put stuff. I got all of those feeders up out of the way. Okay, all right, so that's a start. Yep, sunglasses are gonna go in the sunglass box. We have gloves are gonna go into there. We have rags, we gotta have maybe that can become sort of a rag box right there. Now we're gonna find a place and hang all these babies up. And there we have our bungee cords all hung up right there. Yes sir, we got bungee cords hung up. Like the best knife in the world right there, a Bubba knife. I've got a Bubba electric knife too. Don't carry that in the house, that's going to the house. I don't know how it got left out here anyway. And this is the mess that we're looking at there. Let's roll down through here. That little bitty piece back there, I got it cleaned up. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this down here. I've got rods, I've got tackle, I've got tools. I got just everything in the world. A lot of this stuff's gonna go back in my boats. A lot of times when I go fishing, I bag stuff up like this. And then the problem is, I don't ever get back in the bag sometimes. It just creates a mess, and I just got a mess everywhere. But I'm gonna work on this and see if I can't. I'm gonna clean all this out, take my new Sawzall out, figure out a place to hang it right here. This is a great place to keep this because this is really handy for me working, but it's kind of bad to have it in the tackle area. I don't know, I might figure something out on that. Okay, first things first. We got to get these rods out of the way. I got a lot of rods right here. Here's a couple of my favorite rods that Winston Tucker has sent me. I'm going to put these rods in my Ranger boat for right now and just lay them in there. That's what I want to do. Put these in my Ranger boat. That's going to be a temporary deal right there. I'll get them in my Ranger boat, get them all out of my way, and I'll go from there. Some of them will go in the boat, some of them will not. But I got to get them all out of the way. Got to get them all out of the way. I've got all kinds of rods and reels right here. These will go in the boat. These are catfish poles. They will go back over in the catfish pole area. Those are Jimmy Houston. Those are Jimmy Houston catfish poles right there. Sell for $39.95. We sell a jillion of them. The Cat Hunter, camouflage can hunter, absolutely the best buy the rod and reel market. You're gonna go catfishing, you gotta have cat hunters. We sell a jillion of them. Walmart, Bass Pro, Cabela's. What a mess. What an awesomely incredible day we have today. And we are back in the boat building again. Let me tell you what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday was yesterday afternoon, I went fishing with my buddy Josh Jones at Arbuckle Lake up here about 14 miles away from my house right here to the boat ramp is 14 miles. I've checked it. And I went fishing with Josh yesterday afternoon. I would say we caught an 11.76 pound bass, but when somebody catches one that big, he caught an 11.76. Second largest bass he's ever caught. He caught a 12.2 earlier in the year using a Garmin live scope. And but while I was gone, Chris worked on the building. That's right, she kept working on the building. She has been in here working on it this morning, as a matter of fact. And it's a little dark in here, but you can see that we are gaining on this boat building. Look at here. This is the area where we started. And as you can see, it still looks a little bit like a mess, but the tackle is absolutely incredible. I mean, look at this right here. We still have a lot of stuff in the floor, a lot of stuff to pick up. It's going to look so beautiful when I get through, and I'm hoping to put a new floor down in here. I've been saving my pennies to put a new floor down, hoping we're going to get a new floor. Look at all those beautiful Jimmy Houston spinnerbaits. We even have some Rick Clunn Trickster spinnerbaits there. Woo-hoo, those are 3/4 ounce. Those are going to really be great ones. They're great spinnerbaits. All my line is so well taken care of. It's still pretty much of a mess in here, but it's looking, look at here, even underneath it's straightened out quite a bit. Not finally, but it's straightened out quite a bit, the underneath portion of it. And here's the big deal though. Here's the big deal. Got my Lucky Strike worms up there. They're getting better and better as time goes by, looking good. But here's the good deal, you know, we are going to be able to put baits on this wall over here. I've got a little bit of this corner cleaned out. I cleaned that corner out right there. I've cleaned this wall up some. She's got some of my rage baits over there. hung up, and putting some of my specialty items up here, like all my big swim baits. I've got a lot of swim baits. There's my Bass Pro swim baits, Kitech, big Bass Pro baits, some of the high dollar baits that I bought while I've been out in California and stuff. We are catching a lot of fish on those right now. I need to put those 3M bumpers in my boat. But this wall right here, we're going to put baits on this wall. We've got all of this cleaned out. I had stuff all along that bottom, and that's cleaned out. So we're working on this boat building. This big box of tackle, this is the tackle over here that we normally take to tournaments. And since we're not fishing tournaments this year, we're emptying these out. That stack was a lot bigger than that. That's a complete, fills up the back of my Ram truck with tackle boxes. It completely, it's all you can get in there with an undercover on it. And Chris has emptied several of those out and hung those baits on the wall. So we're gaining. Don't know what we're going to do with this coat rack. We're trying to figure out some way to put our rain gear. We keep a lot of rain gear handy because we have a lot of guests, and we want them to be able to get in and out of the rain, or to keep fishing in the rain. Got some Bass Pro plastic tackle boxes there that still need baits put in them. All those on the bottom have baits in them. So we're gaining. We are gaining on this situation. Yes, we are. We are gaining on this situation big time. So I'm going to help Chris out here for a couple, 2 or 3 hours. I like my Quaker State deal I just hung up. Did you see that? Look at that. How about that? 6 foot tall Jimmy Houston. It's really only 5, but that's only half of it. That'd be a 10 foot tall Jimmy Houston, wouldn't it? The days of Shell Quaker State. Yeah, buddy. All right. This is going to be cool here. I'm going to go ahead and put this all the way up to here. Now that's level, right?
Sure.
Huh?
Sure.
What do you mean sure? Are you looking? That's level. It's level?
Well, if it's flat against that board, it should be.
Well, are you assuming that board's level?
Gober level.
We have a pier down there that's got water that's not level.
Gober didn't build that.
Larry and Jamie and I built that.
And Wolf.
And Wolf, that's right. Fire Wolf. All right, where do you want the other one? I got one more. This is from 2 years ago, the O'Reilly Leadership Conference, the Managers Conference. High octane service. That's O'Reilly's. O'Reilly's Auto Parts.
I'll put that other one in the other building.
Yeah, you keep wanting to put stuff in the other building. That's because you don't want it over here. You tired of looking at me? Come out here. My grandkids, 20 years from now, say that's my granddad. So be sure and subscribe to Jimmy Houston Outdoors YouTube. Hit that bell. Guys and girls, I love you. See you later. Let's go fishing.